आज हमारे साथ जो गेस्ट है, इनकी जर्नी काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग रही है बिकॉज़ हर प्रोफेशनल जर्नी स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम फिल्म मेकिंग। ये एडवर्टाइजमेंट में थी और शी हैज़ हेल्ड अ पोजीशन ऑफ वाइस प्रेसिडेंट इन एन एमएनसी कंपनी। और ये सब करते कराते ये आज एक स्पिरिचुअल हीलर हैं, मंत्रा मिस्टिक कहते हैं। ये क्या टर्म है, इनसे जानेंगे बातचीत करते हुए। बट पहले जानेंगे कि इनकी जर्नी, मतलब एक कहीं से शुरू करके कहीं तक पहुंचना, टू डिफरेंट पाथ। तो पहले तो शुरू करते हैं इनकी जर्नी के बारे में जानकर। तो आज हमारे साथ है मुक्ता मयूरी। आइए इनका स्वागत करते हैं। स्वागत है आपका मयूरी जी हमारे शो पर, और बहुत खुश हूँ मैं आपको इस प्रोग्राम में आप आए, आपका वक्त निकाला आपने। तो पहले तो हम शुरू करेंगे आपकी जर्नी के साथ। कहाँ से, लाइक एमएनसी से, एडवर्टाइजिंग से, फिल्म मेकिंग से एकदम से स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी में कब और कहाँ शुरू हुई है आपकी ये जर्नी?
Thank you, Bobby, for having me here. It's a pleasure being here. So, it's a very big question to answer, but I'll try my best to break it down in phases. Actually, journey I think तभी शुरू हो गई थी जब मेरा जन्म हो गया था, because I was very lucky to be born in a devout family. My father being a principal of college and very religious, spiritual person. My mother also being a lecturer, being in the fold of Ramakrishna Ashram. So it was a very natural environment for me where I could feel the vibrations of something supernatural, you can call it. And so I had this equation with my own gods, my favorite Ganesha, my favorite Kalima. So I had this my personal relationship till the time I was about 7 or 8, as far as I remember. After which I started getting into Sanskrita Veda school. So from there on, the path kind of getting unfolded in real practice way. And Sri Ramakrishna Ashrama has been very influential in my life.
Okay.
I don't know whether you know much about it, just
Yes,
briefly to say so. He's not only a master, but he's also a guru of Sri Vivekananda, who went to Chicago and introduced yoga, Vedas, etc. to the entire world audience. And his journey is so humble and full of experiences that it almost compels you to look within and search who you are. So from there on, it went till about 13, 14. Then I had another intersection with another master. I've always had yogic masters from astral world who were guiding me. The second one being Yogananda Paramahamsa.
And how old were you then?
13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quite early.
Yeah. So I remember the pining I had for realization of God, or the realization of this entity of this another world, who are very, very real. So it was so experiential that I did not look at it as any modality, or it is not something that I had to share it with other people, like, oh look, I'm spiritual, hey look, I'm doing some experiential experiment. It was very, very private. So I had lots of ups and downs after that. Some incidents happened in the mystical world. There was also an extortion, spiritual extortion by some fake gurus as well.
Okay.
And it was early on, which also I came to terms with as a part of the world. The real hallmark was to integrate the teachings of spirituality without any embitterment. So challenges are a part and parcel of this journey.
Okay.
They're not devoid of it, right?
So it was like simultaneously happening. You're professional, like as you were in filmmaking and advertisement and MNC also. So it's simultaneously happening together.
Yeah. So I embarked on the journey of journalism after I finished my study of Sanskrita honors. So by then already I had 15 years of experience with this whole bubble world dimension I was living in, a spiritual world per se. I had to integrate that with my normal life.
Okay.
So that's how the extension of journalism happened, mass communication, advertising, all of this kept me going. But the momentum of something which is seeking from within was always there. So I kept this interesting search in the name of anything that could come by as an experience. So it was not relegated to what I'm doing right now at all. Nothing about mantras, but it because I already had rich understanding of Vedas and Samskrita already. I was like, can I know something more? So I did everything you can think of: PLR, crystal healing, Reiki, pranic healing, everything, and all of them worked.
Okay.
All of them worked very well. But it's only in about 2016 I had a huge breakdown in my life. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, I would say it put me upside down.
Oh.
And that was the beginning of bearing myself to the universe, literally. And that's when the mystical experiences took me over. It was at that time when I had enough experiences to be counted as an experience without any influence of my knowledge.
Okay.
You know, so analytical mind always looks for connection between what we know as a learning from the other person.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And our own experience, which is born within. So I was very analytical about it, and that's when this synchronicity happened, where I had this amazing mystical moment.
That's what was my next question.